So a sign that you know a manifestation is coming is when all of a sudden you see your ego. Hello, you beautiful souls. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Michelle. We talk all things life, love, spirituality, love, attraction, and all of that juicy goodness. I felt an energy this morning of lightness and lightheartedness and not taking life too seriously. And in my gene keys, if you guys are not familiar with the gene keys, go to genekeys.com, go to your free profile, type in your name, your birthday, and you'll get a whole genetic coding of who you are and what makes you tick and what makes you work. And for me, it is not to be too serious. So I have dedicated my whole life to being playful, to staying in my inner child. And I've been feeling a feeling of seriousness. And there's a lot of stuff going on our planet. So we have to remember to fall back into our fun, to fall back into our play. And for me, my play is dancing with the universe and seeing the signs and synchronicities and getting excited when a drop-in is about to happen, even if it's just, a coffee date with a friend. That could be a manifestation. If you haven't seen somebody in years and all of a sudden they show up at your door and they want to take you out, right? So let's dance with this idea of miracles can happen every single day. And let's pick a sign from my 111 sign list and have some fun today. So this is a call to action. It's a little intuitive message that if you feel like life is too serious right now, I want to drop you out of that. Let's not stay listening to the barking dog in our head, aka the ego and the mind. Let's drop into the body. Let's sing, let's dance, let's play, and let's just allow the universe to move us to the next perfect step if we are in a bind in our life. So let's put our stressors on the shelf for now. Drop your shoulders, take a deep breath, and you're going to help me pick the first sign. So tell me when to drop my finger. I heard drop. Okay, number 39, the urge to grow. So it's so funny that we were just talking about the ego, because guess what the ego doesn't want? The mind does not want you to ascend. It does not want you to grow. It doesn't want you to expand. It actually starts to freak out when you start to spiritually grow. And it gets louder and louder, and it starts trying to control every aspect of your day. It tells you there's not enough time in the day. You feel a rushed energy. So a sign that you know a manifestation is coming is when all of a sudden you see your ego getting really loud. It's almost like an ego death, right? It sees you ascending and it starts to talk you off the ledge and tell you you're not good enough and nothing good is going to happen. And then in that moment, you have this craving to learn more about how to shush that ego, right? Maybe you start watching more YouTube videos about spiritual ascension or about awakening, or you're just wanting to grow. You want to read a new book. You want to binge watch new content that you found. So this urge to grow is your ascension. And when we ascend, we are rising up to the dance floor with the universe, as I like to call it. And that's when manifestations can reach us. Okay, so every day is an opportunity, is a call to action to ascend. And ascension could look like changing your diet, maybe fasting and only drinking water for a couple of days to really purify your vessel, maybe juicing for a couple of days, maybe going out and meditating in nature. These are all tools you can do to help you ascend, not faster because there's no end game, but your everyday life, you want to be on the highest level. You want to be feeling good. You want to be attracting good. So if you want to manifest anything and you're on my channel, you know that you have to be on the dance floor. And the urge to grow is like the step stool, it's the ladder to get up onto the dance floor. So absorbing new content, new books, maybe you sign up for a course, you just have this craving to grow. This is a huge sign you're about to get a manifestation because the universe sees you leveling up and it wants to reward you. And a lot of times the ego gets really, really loud right before that happens. So keep that in mind too. Okay, let's do a second sign. Turn the page. Again, you guys can tell me when to drop my finger. Okay. Ooh, 66. All right, so I have rearranged, which is so funny because before I sat down to film, I just vacuumed and swept and decluttered my entryway. Sometimes your house just needs a good rearranging, right? I took some things that are normally in my entryway and I'm like, you know what, I'm kind of sick of them. I want to move them out. So when you're rearranging things around your house, maybe in your car, maybe in your office, you're just wanting something new, right? You're wanting something new to look at. What you're actually doing is you're moving energy. And when the universe sees us moving energy, we're making space for something to come in. And if you go home and do this in your entryway, if you do this in your office space when people are coming in, anywhere where you're inviting something into your world, into your reality, when you cleanse this space, there's an opening. The universe sees you saying, hey, the door is open. Even though the door is not physically open, you just moved things out of the way so more abundance can come to you. This is one of the fastest ways to manifest money using feng shui, is to clear your entryway. Okay. So this sign is when you catch yourself rearranging organically, you want to rearrange your bedroom, your closet, maybe your back patio, your car, you're just wanting things to look different. It's because you're becoming new. You're feeling the energy of newness, and newness means something is on the way. It's a miracle is about to drop in, and you're unconsciously walking around and the universe is moving you to prepare space. Okay, so this is a really fun one because it kind of like you're in the middle of organizing and you're like, oh, this is manifestation energy. I'm not doing this on purpose. This is so cool. That means something is coming. Okay, so write down these two signs. Let's do a third one. We're going to go to the end of my list. So you're reorganizing your house or rearranging something. Ready, set, drop. Okay, 106, you're not settling, you're revamping your dream. And I know we've gotten this one before, but it feels really relevant for right now. So a lot of times when we're on an ascension journey and the ego gets really loud, right? It doesn't want us to evolve. It wants us to settle. So this goes hand in hand with number one. The ego does not want us to evolve. So what we have to do is we have to see that chatter. We have to look at our reality and say, oh my gosh, I've just manifested my childhood all over again and get me out of this, right? I am not settling. I am not settling for conditional love. I want unconditional love. I want abundance. I don't want debt. I don't want lack. I don't want all these icky situations or patterns. And this sign is all of a sudden you realize you have an awakening to what you're in. And you're like, I choose differently. This is terrible. How did I end up living here? How did I end up in this relationship? And it's a wake up, right? You wake up to your reality and it's okay. And you forgive yourself for the past decisions that got you here because you created it, right? We create everything, unfortunately, but we can uncreate it. So a sign that you're having this awakening to this is not working for me, that's immediately the moment where you drop a pebble in the pond and the universe sees you. The universe sees you open your eyes and it's like, good morning. Welcome to the new reality. You are about to receive a manifestation because you finally see the truth of what you are not a match to. These are amazing signs that your manifestation is super, super close because you're organically being drawn to create space by rearranging your home. You are seeing the ego and how it doesn't want you to evolve and you're going against it. You're signing up for courses, you're reading books, you're absorbing content like crazy. You have this insatiable hunger to grow. And now all of a sudden you're like, I'm not settling. I deserve better. I deserve this course. I deserve this massage. I deserve a better partner. And now you're aware of it. And I always say 95% of the journey is awareness. If you can just become aware of a pattern, of something that you want to leave, the universe will literally roll out a red carpet for you and create a way for you to leave that situation. You just have to fully, energetically commit to it in your heart and say, you know what, universe, I'm ready. I want better for myself. This is not a match to me. Please show me the next perfect step. And that's when the manifestation drops in because you're saying, I'm ready. And normally, after I declare that to the universe, 2 days later, I'll be reorganizing my house. And then I'm like, oh my gosh, it's happening. It's happening. And then I get really excited. I write it on my desk calendar. I organically reorganized today. I saw 11:11 yesterday. I had this song Synchronicity on Wednesday. And then boom, Friday, a manifestation will drop in, a new opportunity to be on a podcast or a new reading party that comes in, or maybe $10,000 from a family member. So this is how it works. We declare it. We don't settle. We have an urge to grow. We take a leap. We invest in ourselves. We start reorganizing. We just want the best for ourselves and we're no longer settling. So if this is you, get excited. A manifestation is coming super, super fast. And remember, manifestations aren't always just the money, the car, the tangible things. A lot of times it's the growth, it's who you're becoming. And then when you become that new version of you, which is a manifestation, because you want to be happy in your life, right? That's when the money and all the other things kind of come organically because you've changed who you are. And sometimes we have to see who we really are and calibrate our energy to this new vibration, live in that for a week, and then the manifestation drops in. So I hope that makes sense. If you feel called to work with me, I do one-on-one readings. I run group coaching programs. My next program is launching on October 1st. I'll leave the link in the comments and in the description. I'll show you some stuff on the screen here, see if you're interested. But I work with women for 6 weeks and I help them transform their lives by changing their inner world. So if you feel called, hop in, join us, get on that wait list. You can lock in your spot with a discounted rate. You can also join my mentorship where I work with women for 8 weeks, 1 hour a week for 8 weeks, and we do the same thing in just a one-on-one setting. Everything is at my website. I'm sending you so much love. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell, and I will see you in the next one. All right, peace out. Don't forget to play.